Have you ever wondered why we need to take medicine when we're sick? It's a question that gives rise to a fascinating journey into the microscopic world of microorganisms. Microorganisms, you see, are tiny life forms, so small that they elude our sight, yet despite their minuscule size, they can have a monumental impact on our health. Among these microorganisms are bacteria and viruses, the invisible invaders that can disrupt the harmonious functioning of our cells. They sneak into our bodies, set up camp, and start causing havoc, leading to the symptoms we associate with being unwell. A high temperature, a runny nose, a persistent cough. These are all signs that your body is grappling with these unseen assailants. So when you're feeling under the weather, it's not just a case of a simple bug. It's a full-blown invasion. So, these invisible invaders are the ones we're fighting when we're feeling unwell. When we're sick, it's not just a battle between us and the microorganisms. In fact, a war is being waged within our own bodies. Our immune system, the body's natural defense mechanism, springs into action. White blood cells, our body's soldiers, rush to the scene of infection, ready to fight off these microscopic invaders. Meanwhile, the body's inflammatory response kicks in, causing symptoms we're all too familiar with: swelling, redness, and sometimes pain. This is our body's way of protecting itself, creating an environment that's hostile to these invaders. And what about a high temperature, you ask? That's another part of our body's defense strategy. Fever is a common response to infection, as a higher body temperature can help speed up the body's healing process and make it harder for the invaders to survive. But sometimes our body's defenses aren't enough, and that's where medicine comes into play. When our body's defenses can't cope with these invaders, we need reinforcements in the form of medicine. Let's delve into the world of medicine and see how these powerful allies work. Antibiotics, for instance, are like soldiers on the front line. They either kill bacteria directly or slow their growth, giving our body a chance to fight back. They target specific structures or functions within the bacteria that are not present in our cells, making them effective tools in the battle against bacterial infections. Antiviral drugs, on the other hand, work differently. Instead of killing viruses, they inhibit their development. Think of it as throwing a wrench into the virus's replication machinery. This disruption gives our immune system the time it needs to mount a proper defense, and then we have painkillers. These don't fight the invaders, but they do make us feel better by blocking the pathways that transmit pain signals. Medicines are our allies in this battle, assisting our body in restoring our health. But medicines do more than just fight off invaders. They are the unsung heroes in our body's symphony, restoring harmony among our cells and maintaining homeostasis, our body's state of balance. You see, when we fall ill, this balance is disrupted. Our cells, usually in perfect harmony, begin to march to a different tune. Medicines, like a skilled conductor, guide them back into rhythm. Take painkillers, for instance. These don't directly combat the disease, but they do something equally important. They soothe the symptoms, reducing the discomfort and making us feel better. This is crucial because while our body is engaged in a fierce battle against the invaders, it needs all the strength it can muster. By alleviating the symptoms, painkillers allow our body to focus its energy on the real enemy, the infection. Medicines, therefore, play a dual role. They help us fight off the invaders and restore our body's harmony. So why is it crucial to take our medicines when we're sick? Well, let's recap. We've learned that our bodies are constantly under siege by invisible invaders, microorganisms that can make us ill. Our bodies, in response, wage a fierce battle to maintain the harmony of our cells and to restore balance or homeostasis. Medicines play a pivotal role in this fight. Antibiotics and antiviral drugs, for instance, work to inhibit these microorganisms, giving our bodies a fighting chance. Painkillers, on the other hand, help alleviate symptoms, making the battle a bit more bearable. However, for these medicines to work their magic, they must be taken as prescribed. Skipping doses or not completing a course of treatment can lead to reduced effectiveness and potentially more serious health complications. So, it's not just about taking medicines, but taking them correctly. In essence, medicines are our body's reinforcements, helping us to win the battle against disease and restore our health.